So we started working yesterday on the industrial age, and our goal for the stream yesterday was to try and get to the end of the industrial age. We didn't quite make it. We got far, but we didn't quite get to the end of it. We got to the point where we can almost make steel. We got our blast furnace, we've got our electric heater, it's got a coil in it. I did temporarily take away the wire that was here connecting our generator, our EU generator, over to this guy, because I think what was happening is this thing was producing heat and using EU, but the heat was not going anywhere because the blast furnace, or the heat was being used, I guess, to keep the blast furnace as hot as possible, but because we don't have the universal fluid cells required to allow the blast furnace to make steel, we were just wasting EU. And so what I did is I turned this off, I put some coal in here, and I put some stuff into the macerator. Also, as you can see, between streams, I have done a little bit more mining. We got a bit more lead, quite a bit more copper. I did most of my mining around Y level 40. And in fact, here, I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put some coal in here to make sure we've got enough power for that. But I want to show you guys a couple of things here. So, if we head on down here, I basically mined in the opposite direction to where we were mining before. So we got down to Y level 40. Also, I made these stairs as well, you might notice, so we can get up and down significantly faster now than we could before. But we mined over in this direction last episode, got a bit of copper, and so I thought, you know what, I'll mine in this episode. We need a lot of copper to get into Industrial Craft 2 some more. We also need iron. You can find iron higher up. Why not go this way? And I found a couple of things, right? Now, the first thing that I found was quite a few ores, but if we make a quick jump over this gap here and we head on around the corner, I think I have found where all of the mob sounds were coming from, because right around this corner is the world's darkest cave and also a bunch of mobs. We got some more green water, but when I came here earlier, there were so many mobs. Now there don't seem to be quite as many, and also we got an ink sac, and for some reason there were so freaking many Endermen down here. I have no idea why. I'm trying to avoid them like the plague. But also, I found yet more. And I don't know if this is at all the right way to go about it. Oh, it is. Look at that. I found some more diamonds. Just a few. Actually, I have no idea how many, to be fair, because I didn't mine them out. But if we go down here, I believe, and then it's around, I built like this little makeshift ledge right here. This is it. Here's my limestone, and then we loop back around this way, and just over here, whilst I was mining, I think it's over this way, yeah, there it is, we found some diamonds. Look at this, Y level 13, I didn't think that I'd come quite so far down, because I started up on Y level 40, but here we go. Take your bets, place your bets now. How many diamonds are we going to find? Also, I should have repaired my pickaxe before we came down here, but nevertheless, let us take a look. We got one, and we got two. I mean, it's not the best haul in the universe. It definitely could have been better, but nevertheless, we got two more diamonds. Not quite sure what we're going to use those for. I don't think that anything in the near future requires that many diamonds, but we do need more iron, and coal is also really something that we've been lacking recently, mostly because of the fact that we started smelting a lot. We've also started using the generator to power our macerator as a form of ore doubling as opposed to using the furnace. So let us head back through here and let's see if we can get some more stuff done. All right, this did not get very far whilst I was gone whatsoever. The macerator is so slow. GamingOnCaffeine, bring a tool station with you and some iron so you can repair it down in the mine. That is a good idea, actually. Next time we go down, I definitely should take a tool station with me, especially given how easy they are to make. Another thing that I did between episodes, a small thing, but I kind of updated the chests a little bit. I tried to organize them ever so slightly so that kind of blocks and stuff that we don't really use is in this bottom chest, and the more important stuff like the ores and the gems and maybe some tools and like a cobblestone generator, our tree tap, that kind of stuff is up here at the top, and I'll put my ores in like this right now. I'm quite tempted to put some into the smeltery, but I would really like, where possible, to get the most out of our ores and put them through the macerator, but the macerator is so incredibly slow, and I'm assuming that the overclockers are not at all cheap. Let's have a look. The recipe does not seem to have been changed, but yeah, you require the universal fluid cell, and the universal fluid cell needs a specific coolant in it, which I think requires lapis in the canning machine, maybe? I'm not quite sure how you go about getting that IC2 coolant there. I always forget, and it's always a really, like, weird way of going about it. But nevertheless, we will live with a painfully slow macerator for the time being. We will throw some iron into here. We got a bunch of tin, which is good. Boom, boom, and also let's make sure we get our stuff into there. And then finally, just double a few things in here. I did start tearing down the leaves around the trees over here, but then got bored and stopped. We have some exceptionally small trees. Look at this. We've got one too-high tree, and then one tree that had, I kid you not, one piece of rubber wood. This is it. There was just leaves around this one piece. I think we got another one right here. Oh, that one's too high. We got another, like, too-high one over there, but this one high, and no sticky resin on it whatsoever. A completely useless little rubber tree log. What the heck? All right, so I'm still trying to master this. I think I did do it. Ooh, I will take a zombie head, though. That is going to be very useful. I think I did get a critical hit last stream. I was watching the footage back whilst I edited it, and I think I did find it. So, we need to work on a couple of things today. Like I said, I think we can complete the industrial age. To do that, we have to get ourselves a metal farmer, which I think we were working on at the end of the last stream here. It requires more of the same stuff, basically just a bunch more iron, a little bit of copper, and a little bit of redstone. Once we have that, we can start working on actually getting ourselves some steel, because right now, the blast furnace cannot make steel, even though we have the electric heater above it. It requires those universal energy cells. I believe they have to be empty for it to work as well. Once we've got that, we can start looking towards making the blast furnace from immersive engineering. We can go to the Nether after we get some flint and steel. We can do that kind of stuff, and then we can move on into the calculation age, which isn't as scary as I thought. I read through this between streams, and it starts out here by telling us how we can generate redstone flux. We've got 3 options. 2 of the 3 options are manually generated redstone flux, which is not particularly great. I'm not gonna lie here. You can see at the top, the first option is the hand crank generator from the calculator mod, which I'm assuming, judging by its name, is manual. It even says here, you put a crank handle on it and you keep right clicking to generate power. Not ideal. We've then got the clockwork engine from forestry, which we've seen before in some other mod packs. Also not great. And then finally got the survivalist generator from Extra Utilities 2, which, to the best of my knowledge, produces like 5 redstone flux per tick, unless it's been changed in the 1.10 version. In the new Extra Utilities, it produced 5 in Extra Utilities 1. I don't think it's been changed much for Extra Utilities 2. This thing, fairly easy to make. We just need 4 steel ingots to do that. But if people are to be believed, those 4 steel ingots are going to be harder to come by than one might think originally. So, metal former. I think this shouldn't be all too hard. Again, electronic circuits are easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes so much iron. It takes 16 iron just to make the basic machine casing. It is ridiculously expensive. And what do we need for this? Oh, okay. So for this, we need the 2 small crits. So do you have to have the metal former before you can make steel? Is that like actually how that works? Industrial era. The blast furnace doesn't require EU. It also needs universal fluid cells. So let's have a look here. Universal fluid cell. Is there going to be like an empty one of these somewhere? Yeah, okay. So, no, wait, what? We don't need the metal former for this? We just need to put in empty fluid cells? Have I been, like, lied to or lying to myself here? The blast furnace also needs universal fluid cells filled with air, which you can get from a compressor. Oh. So the metal former is only for making plates easier, right? Because once we've got the metal former, we can make plates and we can make cable without having to use the forge hammer and the cutters respectively. And so I guess instead then, yeah, let's work on getting a compressor. That seems like a much simpler task here. I'm fairly certain the compressor is not all that hard to make. Yeah, it's 6 stone, 1 circuit, and then 1 basic machine casing. Easy peasy. All right. Do we have some copper? We do. We got a little bit in here. We've also got a bunch of ore in here. Let's throw some of this into the macerator. How are we doing on coal? We're doing just fine. This is good. Let me clear out my inventory just a little bit. And also, whilst we wait here for a little bit of copper to smelt up, I do not think that it would be a terrible idea for us to get our tree tap and grab some of the sticky resin so that we can start getting it to respawn, and then hopefully... Did I just break the tree tap? I did. Okay. But if we do it now at the start of the stream, then later on down the line, if we need more of it throughout the stream, which we might do, and also we've got so much rubber wood. How can we should have this really in our extractor here, because every single piece of rubber wood can be turned into some rubber, but I guess at the same time, it's probably not really worth the power right now, because it takes quite a bit of power to run this. We're only producing 10 EU per tick. I'm fairly certain that the macerator uses close to 10 EU per tick, and so we're just going to use sticky resin for now instead, because it's much more efficient from an energy standpoint. Let me quickly get some wood here, and I'm going to read what somebody is trying to tell me in the Twitch chat. Here we go. I think you should always check all ways of crafting before making a machine. Yeah, I know, but I don't even think... Is there any way of making a universal energy cell in a metal former? I don't think there is. Like, I'm looking at the top here, and I have no idea where I got that idea from. Maybe somebody told me in chat. Maybe I'm just crazy, and I just thought maybe it required it for some reason, but all right. Oh, That Boy's back after 4 hours of AFK. Welcome back. Welcome back. So do we have any... We should really, like, uproot some of these trees that don't have any sticky resin. Like this one here does not seem to have any sticky resin whatsoever, and so really we don't need it there. So at some point we should chop that down and replace it with another one. I still don't know why these fly off so far as well. Like there's no need for it to fly so far. It just makes it so much more difficult to acquire, but I guess maybe that is the whole entire point there. All right, we need more coal in here, don't we? Thankfully we have a little bit spare over in here. Kapow. And how are we doing on copper? 18. We should probably start smelting this up as well. Kaboom, kaboom, and kaboom. You can see already we are running out of coal. We probably shouldn't be using coal for fuel. I guess what would be better is using actual like wood and planks for fuel instead. But nevertheless, let's grab some of this. And in order to make some of these universal fluid cells, we need some tin ingots, which we have a bunch of thanks to the smelting that I did before the stream. And so we can do this, we can do this, and we can do this. Now, how many of these are we going to need, chat? Does it require like one energy cell per piece of steel? If so, that is like ridiculously expensive. I mean, it's not that expensive, but it's more expensive than I would like it to be. What I'm guessing happens is that it will use up the air inside of it and give you back the empty cell that you then have to put back into the compressor. Is that right? FYI, you can put charcoal, or you can make charcoal in the coke oven with logs. Ooh. That makes total sense. We should probably look into upgrading our tools here as well, right? We've got all of these tools, and mostly I'm looking at the hatchet here because I'd like to be able to chop down trees just a little bit faster. And if I'm not mistaken, we should have some aluminium brass in here. We do. I think it takes 1 aluminium brass in order to make a cast. I was going to say 2 then, but I'm fairly certain it takes 2 gold ingots. Yeah, but then only 1 aluminium brass? Yeah, it does. I wasn't aware that you could just use normal brass. That is entirely new to me. All right, let's get rid of this so it doesn't automatically pull it out. Let's get rid of this real quick. Let us head on over to here. We need to get ourselves the right pattern here, as well as a singular piece of cobblestone. Like so. Boom, boom, and... No? Oh, cost 2, really? I was not aware of that. I was not aware of that at all. Kaboom, kaboom. All right, so I think we only need 1 iron for this. I'm just going to put 1 iron in like that. At least let me check real quick. On a 2, wow. Again, I thought we only needed the 1. Did it used to be 1? I feel like it used to be 1, but I could be wrong about that. We'll leave that in there. We'll let that smelt up. Our copper is on its way, which is good. So, we need to get some more copper plates. We need, I think, just 3 of these. Yeah, because that's going to get us the 6 copper cable, like so, which we can then cut in rubber to make them insulated. We then, of course, need 2 pieces of redstone, which we have, thankfully, in abundance. 1 iron plate, like that. And we can make ourselves our 300th circuit of the series. It's not actually our 300th circuit, but it feels like it because we made so many freaking circuits so far, like so. And then fairly easily, we can do something like this. We can get some cobblestone, we can put it either side, and that should get us a compressor, but it didn't. We might require stone. Yes, it is indeed stone. So let's instead do this. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And while that's cooking up, do we have the iron? We do indeed. We can upgrade this and everything should be good. Still hasn't put the pattern chest near the part builder. Is that right though? I thought the pattern chest went next to the stencil table because you can see it over here. And I guess really it doesn't matter. What we should do every time, I guess, is we should come over to the stencil table, open it up, and then can we access the part builder from here and still have access to the chest? We cannot. So, does it? Oh yeah, I guess it does make more sense to have it the other way around though, doesn't it? I mean, I guess it makes more sense to have this here so that you can pull from the pattern chest instead of putting the stencils, because you very rarely make a stencil and then put it right in the chest. You usually... Oh, it doesn't... That doesn't work? That doesn't work. Oh, is that what... Oh, yeah, we got them over here. I see. Thank you very much for the heads up there. That makes sense. Look left, dude. Yeah, okay. I cracked it. All right, boom. And I think this has to be fully repaired before we can upgrade it, so we'll do that real quick. And then we will do this, and then finally we can go and chop down some trees, and we'll stick those into the coke oven. I'm assuming that it's going to be fairly slow. All right, we've got 36 planks. We should be able to throw these into the coke oven here. The coke oven is quite nice in that it works for free. Like, it's slow as heck. You can see on the left there the percentage of like how quickly it's getting done, and it's going to be really, really slow to get this charcoal, but it's free charcoal, and I think we might even get a little bit of creosote oil for it. Maybe. Give me a second here. Let's have a look. Do we get creosote for doing it this way? We do indeed. We only get 250 millibuckets, but that equates to like a lot of buckets if you do it with this. It's like 9 buckets. Yeah, 9 buckets if we use all of this dark wood. Of course, we don't have enough space for that much creosote, but that's fine. That is fine. All right, here we go. All right, this is getting a little ridiculous with the placement here of these machines. I should really have put it here and then run wires over to it just to make it look a little bit nicer. But nevertheless, let me get the compressor, and now we just need to craft up a few of these cells. But to do that, we are going to need some sand, and so let us quickly go out and do some shoveling. Let us grab some of this. Did we need, yeah, glass pins, not actual pieces of glass? So let's do this, and let's for now at least make 2 of these. I'm told I need 6, so I guess we are going to have to make at least a couple more here. 1, 2, 3. Is that going to get us enough? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Okay. So this will get us another 2, taking us to 8, which will allow us to make 2 more of these. So I guess we're going to have to do another set after that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Kaboom. And kaboom. That gets us to 4. We need yet more tin. Flipping out. We're going to need so much freaking tin. Here we go. So boom. Boom. That's going to get us, what, 1, 2. I think we need 2 more, don't we? I think we need to use like all of this tin that we have here. Take all of that. Yeah, that's right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the glass pins in the middle, like that. All right, we have 6 universal fluid cells. Let us put this into here and see, does this work? It does. I love it. Okay. I love it. All right, so this is getting us universal fluid cells filled with air, and also we are running out of power yet again. Flipping heck, I think we're going to have to go and do a little bit more mining somewhat soon here, because we are so running out of coal especially. Also, how are we doing actually on our stuff over here? 7. All right, this is probably a good time to switch up and use this instead. There we go. You take that. Let me put this like in here, I guess, for now. Did we do some more copper? We did. Let's smelt that up. And let's chop down a few more trees here, I guess, just to get some more wood into our coke oven. It might even be worth making like another coke oven, because really all it was seared brick and lava and wood. Like, it's a really easy thing to make, and if we had multiple of these making us a lot of charcoal, that could work out quite well. These are done. So let me see here. Do I have the energy cable? I do. This thing here, the insulated cable that I took off this, because we can put this here. That's going to start heating this back up again, which is going to start heating up our blast furnace. And I have been told that if we put 6, oh, look at that, it worked. So we got the cells back, which is good, and so we can do this again. But apparently it takes 6,000 millibuckets of air to make 1 piece of steel, which is ludicrous. I mean, is that right? That does not seem right. It doesn't tell me in here how much air is required, unfortunately. If that's the case, that's going to be a lot of steel. I guess we'd have to do some kind of automation here. You can automate that pretty easily, Isaac. Yeah, I assume so. How, though? Because we have mechanism installed. I would assume transfer nodes would be an easy way of doing it, with some kind of filter installed. Like if we use the filter from X332. So I guess we could do this. All you need is 2 transfer nodes. Yeah, okay, with chest and a filter. Yeah, I figured as much. I've kind of I've kind of screwed the placement here a little bit, haven't I? I need to like pull out of here into here and then back out and then around again. That's fine though. That's fine. We can make this work, guys. We can make this work. Thankfully, the transfer nodes are super easy to make. All we need is a hopper, 2 stone, 2 redstone, and the transfer pipe. You make 1 transfer pipe at a time. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? In Sky Factory 3, you make 64 at a time. In this, you make 1. So we need quite a bit of aluminum. As well as, I'm assuming just normal glass will work in the middle there. It's just cycling through all of the types of glass. So, glass is being smelted up. That's good. We should almost certainly smelt up some more stone, although we've got 4 here, which is enough to make the slabs. But we need 6 slabs for every 1 pipe, which is ludicrous. And we're going to need so many pipes because I've put this so far away like a fool. So, instead here, let's go over to the node. How are we doing on aluminium? I don't think we have that much, but thankfully, we do have a good amount of bauxite, which we can throw into there like that. We might as well put our redstone clock back down above this now because we want all of that stuff to be pulled out. We don't want it to be pulled out into the axe head cast, not at all. Instead, we want it to be pulled out into the ingot cast. Let that do its thing. Can I put this in here? No, I could not. That would be too easy. Too easy, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. If you search something in JEI and hover over it / press it or / press T. So if I was to search, hold on then, hold on. Let me test this feature here. If I wanted to find a hopper, so if I did hopper and I hovered over it and I press T. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Ninja, for the helpful tip there. Did this work? Do I need it? Do I need it at full heat? Is this going to use so much power? It's ridiculous. All right, let's put those in there. So that's kind of filling up there. We need to wait before we can do that again. And whilst we're waiting, I guess we might as well put some more stuff in the macerator as well. It's also like super full on juice. So I'll do that as well. Mind blown. Whoa, that's cool. I know, right? That is really cool. Does it work with furnaces? So like the crushed copper ore here, I'm pretty sure that's the only crushed copper ore that we have. If I was to press T on this, it totally does. Look at that. It's a little particle effect. That's cool. Would you like to use my wrench to move things around? Yes, please. All right. Oh gosh, I didn't realize we could do that. That's new as well. Cool. Cool. Let us put some coal in here so that thing works. How are we doing over here in terms of charcoal? We are doing just fine. We should probably get like a tank and start pulling that stuff out. I'm really now just waiting so I can move this stuff over here, although I guess we can start making these transfer nodes whilst we wait. So for this, we need wood and aluminium. You do make 4 at a time, actually, which is quite nice. So making these pipes here shouldn't be too hard, and then from there, making this also should not be too bad. We've only got 1 hopper, so we are going to have to make another one here. I was hoping we would have 2 hoppers down there. Unfortunately, we do not, but that's fine. We've got not actually... Oh, I should have put... Hold on. Did I mess up there? Did I mess up big time? Should I have put the bauxite into the... Can you put the bauxite, I guess, is my better question, into the macerator? You totally can. I should have doubled it. I should have doubled it. You fool, Isaac. You fool. You played yourself. You can make bronze in the smeltery to make a hammer. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. We can make the wrench with the bronze in the smeltery, can't we? That is incredibly true. Oh, hello. All right, moment of truth. TY. Place your bets now, chat. Is it going to break? No, it didn't break. Whoo, I love it. All right, let us think this through logically. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'll put this wrench away for now so I don't get crazy with it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if we put it here, because then we could just have a transfer node here, pumping in, a transfer node there, pumping out. I think that's the easiest way for us to do it. We could put it here, but then we'd have to have the same number of pipes just going around. Yeah, we're going to put it there. That's fine. It's going to be a little bit more expensive to power it with these cables, because I have to go run these around like that and connect it up. But that's fine. Oh, it's doing it. It is doing it. We are making steel. Holy crap. This could quite possibly be the world's slowest process. What is this? Did you see that really tiny movement of the arrow? It moved up like just the tiniest amount. That's ridiculous. Flippin' heck. I was not ready for that being quite as slow as it is. But what are we missing now? We're just missing a piece of stone. Did we not start smelting up some stone? I thought we did, but that's fine. Let's grab a little bit of cobble. I don't want to grab too many. Paint drying machine in all caps. Exactly. Nick would lose his mind, wouldn't he? Flippin' heck. All right, fill that up there. Once we have one piece of stone, we can make our first transfer node. We do need to make a second one, though, so we are going to have to get a little bit more wood. I guess the simple idea here is just to grab 2 of these logs out of here so we can craft up another chest, craft up another hopper, and then get ready to make ourselves another transfer node any second now, although we are running out of aluminium. I don't think we're going to need any more, though, which is good. So let's do this. Like so. We then need pipes, because unfortunately, although we have pipes, don't we? No, we don't, because we need more stone. Okay, we need a lot of stone. Unfortunately, in the newest version of Extra Utilities, so in Extra Utilities 2, when you place down a transfer node, it no longer has a pipe attached to it. Also, I'm thinking that this is probably a bad idea. We should probably go, like, up a bit. We should probably go like round like this instead of down here, because we're going to use this for the transfer node. The transfer node doesn't come with a pipe, so you have to put one here and also here, which makes it a little bit annoying. But I think this should be fine. You can see it's not pulling out the universal fluid cell, which is good. So that should pull out the condensed ones when they're done, and then we can pull that round into there. And then I think the filter should go on here, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. We will see. Wow. Guys, we have done it. We have done it. We have made one piece of steel. One single piece of steel. All right, and also a piece of slag, I guess, as well. So, now that we have this, actually, how is a fire charge made? It needs blaze powder. I was thinking about ways to get to the nether there, because now we can make a flint and steel like this, and we can actually use some obsidian, which I'm assuming we're going to have to mine, actually. I don't think it's going to be an easy way for us to get this, although, no, we can just craft up 4 buckets, and I'm fairly certain, if I'm not mistaken, that we would get those buckets back when we craft, and we've already got 2 buckets, and so you know what? Is buckets plates? Oh, no, it's just iron. So you know what? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. I was going to think about doing it the simple way of just going and mining some obsidian, but right now our pickaxe cannot mine obsidian. So we'll do... Oh, you can make obsidian in the smeltery with just lava and water, right? Like, is there any need to make it in the smeltery, or is it... do you get more if you make it in the smeltery? Molten obsidian in the smeltery. Like, I know we could put lava and water... Oh, I think at least, if I'm not mistaken, that we can put lava and water into the smelter here. Let me first of all eat, because flipping out, my hunger is getting real low. Yep, it's just easier than doing like all the crafting. All right, so I guess we just like take some water here. Also, I'm gonna put some more torches down, because this like shoreline there is not really too well lit up. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Exactly. Somebody watches Project Hellzone 2. So we do that, and we have obsidian. If we put lava in as well. Oh yeah, look at that. 1 block of obsidian. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio, I guess. All right, in that case then. Okay, hold on. One thing at a time. First things first, let us get this this transfer node stuff set up. Once we've got that, we can start worrying about getting to the nether and moving on and doing all that kind of stuff. What are we missing here? We're missing a pipe. For the pipe, we just need slabs. For the slabs, we can do this. Easy peasy. Simple stuff. All right, kaboom, kaboom. I think we're going to need more than that, but that's fine. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this, and we can do this. All right, so that should pull out, I think, the cells when they're done. Now we need to get ourselves some more cables. So let's do this. We need 1 more piece of tin, 1 more tin ingot, I should say, not 1 more piece of tin ingot to do this, and then to get our forge hammer, like so. Our inventory is becoming such a huge mess. It is actually ludicrous, but now we can do this and this. The compressor should start filling up with power. And once that's done, the idea is that we would pull it out and put it in there. Is that how that's going to work? Oh, it totally is. Okay. So that works just fine. This, by the way, is completely wrong. Ignore me. I'm being a fool. We need to put this on here, like that. But then we need to filter this, because we don't want it pulling out things like the slag. We want the slag to stay inside of the filter there, inside of the blast furnace there. And so instead, we need to make an item filter from Extra Utilities. Thankfully, it is super easy. It's just 4 redstone, which we have, 4 sticks, which we also have, and then 1 string, which we also have. Let's take that. Let's come back over here. Let's do this. Let's do that. and kapoom, we are done. Do we have one filled with air? We do indeed. Look at that. I love the new GUI for this as well. It looks a lot nicer than it did in 1.7. So now if we put the filter in and we take out the slag, it should only pull out. Oh no, that's completely wrong, isn't it? Because we want the yeah, that's not right. we want the empty ones to be pulled out, not the full ones. The full ones need to go in, and the empty ones, which are currently being pulled out, want to be whitelisted so that they're the only things that come out, like that. And then now if we put that back in like this, and then we hook this up with pipes, which we currently don't have, but if we put some pipes down there, it should then fully complete the cycle. And now just we need to make sure that we constantly have a good enough amount of coal in there, which of course we don't because we don't have any freaking coal. We don't need more stone, so we'll throw the charcoal in there. That's going to keep working. So what are we missing now to get more pipes? What do we need for more of these pipes? Is it more of these? Because if it is, I think we're going to be missing some aluminium. We are, and unfortunately, I don't think that we've got any more bauxite around. Yeah, we don't. Okay, that's not great. It's not great. It's not ideal. Also, we're going to need to get like another freaking chest at some point because this chest is also becoming ridiculously full. We need to get a bunch of lava and a bunch of water. I guess we should very quickly here empty out our tank. So let's do not that. This, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And we have just a little bit left, that's fine. And then we're going to take this down into the mines. We are going to get some more lava. We're going to fill it up. And then we're going to make some more obsidian. How many do we have? We've only got one, so we've got 6 pieces. We only need 10 in order to get the portal up and running. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was going to make an unlimited water source next to our smeltery, but to be fair, we only need 10 buckets or 9 buckets now, so I'm just going to make like 3 trips really quick here. Kaboom. Is that done? It is. We've got 10 blocks. Let us I was going to move everything over to like have the clock here and the hopper here so it was all automated, but again, it's only 10 pieces, so we might as well just pull it out. Do we have a second piece of steel? We do. Look at that. Look at that. We should definitely put in some more iron, actually, now that we've got all of that done. Do we have any more? Any more iron? Are we? Hold on. Oh, no, yeah, I'm blind. Here it is. It's up at the top. It's up at the top. It's up at the top. So I'll put 10 in there. I don't think we're going to get that done anytime soon because it's so incredibly slow. Does anyone know the actual amount of time it takes to do that? Is it like, does anyone know in minutes how long it takes to make a piece of steel in the blast furnace? Also, oh yeah, bauxite in the crusher. Do not let me forget. Thank you very much for that piece of advice there. We'll put that into here so we can make them pipes as well. And also we might as well throw... I was going to say this iron in somewhere, but none of these are working right now, so it really doesn't matter whatsoever what we do with that. And also, we've got a spare hopper up here, so we could have used that for a transfer node, but that's fine. That is entirely fine. Let's pull these out, and let's start setting this stuff up. I guess, like, over here, maybe I like my nether portal to be a little further away, because it makes a little bit of sound that I'm not a huge fan of. And kapow, look at that. Boom, we have ourselves a nether portal. Nice. Here we go, boom. And boom, oh, this is it. 2 more. Throw these down over here. And finally, we have automated the compressed air. So you can see these are going to come in. They're going to get turned into the filled compressed air, into the filled universal fluid cells, and then put into the blast furnace to make a steel. The steel is getting there very, 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 very slowly. And I guess we should also put a little bit of these of this coal dust here into the generator. Like so. Make a tank for the creosote. How would I go about... Oh, I guess I'd make like a fluid cell. Fluid transfer node, I would assume. How expensive are these? Not at all is the answer. So I guess if we get one of those, we can then pull out and start getting a lot of fuel from our coke oven again. We've got too many machines now, guys. We've got too many machines. So we need 2 redstone. We need another transfer pipe. The transfer pipe should be fairly easy to make. Redstone, we've still got a fairly decent amount of here. We are missing everything required, which is, I guess, fine. Mostly, I think we're just missing some aluminium, I would guess. Yeah, for this, like this. Get rid of all this. Don't need my sword there. And kaboom. And kaboom. And then, I guess, one more pipe real quick so that we can do the whole transfer thing. Come on, work with me here. Kaboom. And done. And then finally we need another tank, which shouldn't be too hard because we made that first one really easily. like so. It does use 4 of our iron, which is not as much as I would like to use, especially considering that I want to make another blast furnace here. But if we do this, and then finally that, there we go. We're now storing our creosote. It can only hold 14 buckets worth, and so it's only just going to be able to hold all of the creosote that is in there, but we can now start using this to turn our oak wood into charcoal, and we can also use it to turn our normal coal into, this is not how we're going to get out of here, we can also use it for turning our normal coal into coal cook as well, which is also much more fuel efficient. And I'm going to take these torches out of my hotbar here just because, or out of my shield hand here, because I keep putting them down. I don't need to. We've got so many torches around here that we don't need to have down, but I just keep putting them there. Flipping egg. And let's go to the Nether and see if we can find some stuff in there, because we need to get, is it netherrack and blaze powder we need for the blast furnace, the other blast furnace, which is going to be significantly faster, hopefully. We're doing a lot of slag, like so much slag. We need so much slag. But yeah, we need nether brick. All right, so again, this is a 3x3x3 multi-block, so we need 27 of these, which means we need to make 14 lots of blast brick, which means we're going to need to get 56 brick, 56 slag, which means we need to make 56. Oh, no. No, why do you do this to me, game? We have to make 56 steel in the blast furnace. Oh. Oh. I'm going to take a drink. It's Coke, not alcohol, but whew. Oh. 56? 56 steel? Time for a time lapse? Tell me about it. What? That's crazy. All right, well, first things first. Let's get some chests like this, so I can dump out some of my trash like that. I'll keep my torches on me. Everything else now I think is disposable. Don't need you for now. I will keep, of course, all of my tools like that. I'll take a bucket with me just in case we need one to get about. Isaac is secretly drinking gin and tonic right now. You caught me. You caught me. I need to get myself through the pack. You know, the blast furnace is too much. It's too much. Only 56 steel. All right, I feel like we are going to have to go and do some mining, because we don't have enough iron. We don't have enough iron. I want to go through and check out the nether portal and see what's in the nether. I think it's going to be a normal nether for the most part. But let's go back. I know we just got here, but let's go back again, because people did say that I should take a tool station with me, and that got me thinking, do we need to repair our pickaxe? We definitely do. Our pickaxe is at less than half durability, so let's take 2 of these. We only need 1 to repair it, so we'll do this and this, but then we'll make ourselves an extra tool station with some of our wood real quick, if we have enough, which we don't. No. We don't. All right, let's chop down a tree real quick. I'll chop down the rest of like this tree over here, I guess, real quick. And we'll see. Are there nether ores? Because you could get a lot of iron from the nether. I do not believe there are. We'll find out when we go. But to the best of my knowledge, we'll do it. You know, we'll peek our head into the nether. We'll see if there is anything there. But looking through JEI, there are no nether ores. So I'm fairly certain that's not a thing. A tool forge needs 36 steel. Rip getting a hammer. Well, the thing is, once we can get the blast brick from immersive engineering, this thing doesn't require any of the it doesn't require like this setup here with the compressor and all the other stuff, and I also think it's a lot faster than this. It takes 1 minute to make 1 piece of steel, unless it's been changed in the immersive engineering blast furnace. So getting more steel in the future isn't going to be too bad. It's just getting the initial 56 slag required in order to make the blast furnace from immersive engineering is quite expensive. So doing that's going to be a little bit hard, but let me see here real quick about getting some sticks, and then we'll use those to make a blank pattern like so. And then what do we need for the tool station? I can never remember which one we need. We need a crafting table. Easy enough. Kaboom, boom, and boom. Nice. All right, so we'll take this with us. We'll put it down in the mine somewhere so we can use it if our pickaxe runs out of durability whilst we are down there. We want to just fix it up without having to go back and repair it. Okay, I know we've just got here. I'm going to go back again because I want to do a few things. First of all, I want to upgrade my pickaxe. I don't know if I'm going to use a sharpening kit just yet, but I probably will put some redstone into this thing just to make it a bit faster at mining. Sharpening also repairs. All right. All right. Sharpening. Let's see here. How do we make this obsidian sharpening kit? So for the first one here, I'm assuming that we just go over to our stencil table. We put in this guy. We make ourselves a sharpening kit. I'm assuming we then craft that up with some cobblestone. We're learning as we go here, but I'm assuming that we do this. We do this. Can I not put these like into here? No, I can't. That's a shame. And then we go boom, boom. And then we put this into here with one piece of aluminum brass in the smeltery, like so. And then pull that out and then just pull out some obsidian. We need 2 pieces of obsidian to make that work. So we need to get 2 buckets of lava in there. 1, not like that. 1, and 2, and then 2 buckets worth of water. And then is that it? We just pull that out and then we just upgrade our pickaxe. Obsidian can be made in the part builder. Oh, that is true, actually. Isaac, you fool. In that case, then I will save our aluminium brass. We won't bother with this. We'll put this thing away for now. We're probably not going to use it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put you in like that. Let's take you. So how does this work? Is it done in here, maybe? Or is it done like just crafting it? No. Okay. Chat, you have to tell me how this works. How does this work? I need a flint. Ah, I see. I see. Where is our flint at? It's there. All right, so flint. And then is it done in here? Like I assume it's in here. It is. Oh my goodness, look at that. Iron pickaxe with luck, fortitude. And if we press shift here, it can mine all the way up to cobalt. I love it. So we've got 2 modifiers left, guys. I'm thinking about adding some redstone to it. We don't have a ton of redstone. We've got like, I think just over a stack. So we've got some in here as well. But I'm assuming that we can get a good speed boost from this. Make some more obsidian sharpening kits for repairing. Really? You can repair with those? All right, I'm going to take all this. It's going to be expensive, and we don't have that much redstone, but heck, I'm going to do it anyway. We've almost got enough there. Oh, we need to craft up. I see. We just need to do this and this. And we can get the first bit of haste. So 1. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. That's not all I want to do, because now we've used 2 modifiers on haste, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to use 1 modifier on haste and stop it, but I've played myself again. All right, let's make a sharpening kit, and let's take it with us down into the mine. You need the same material to repair now. So people are saying that if I get an obsidian sharpening kit, I can then repair my pickaxe on the fly with the obsidian sharpening kit. Is this true? I mean, I'll try it for nothing because the obsidian is like really easy to make here, and the obsidian sharpening kit is even easier to make. And so if that is true and we don't need to carry around this tool station, that would be quite nice. We need an iron kit. If you make an iron sharpening kit to repair the iron tool. Okay, well in that case, then I'm not going to bother with it just yet. I'm going to head through to this other dimension, and we're going to do some flipping mining. Let's go through to the Nether. Let's see if we can get some stuff out of the Nether real quick. Wow, they fill up a lot of health. I like it. But yeah, let's go see if we can find something in the Nether. All right, so somebody has clearly already been here. I'm going to just escape. Try this way. Okay, so this is a very precariously placed Nether portal that I'm not really the hugest fan of. What is that? What? What is that? All right, well, nevertheless, hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. I'll put down some torches here so that hopefully you can see what's going on. Let's get just, oh, I love this. Look at this. Look, oh, it's gone. Well, we got a bit of netherrack here. We only need 56. Can I get out? There we go. We only need 56 to make this happen. Do we have any nearby fortresses? Is a big question, because although our stone sword is pretty bad, 5 attack damage is not terrible, but it's not great. It doesn't mean anything if we don't have a fortress to find some blazes in. And also, before we head out, Isaac, let us not make the mistake. Oh, Thad boy, what is with this? Oh, I hear a ghast. What is with this this like random nether portal placement? What the heck? I'm gonna put a waypoint down so that I can get back once we start exploring. Portal. I like to make my portal thing purple, just because the nether portal is purple. Save. All right, let us. Oh gosh, 2 of them. Nope, not today. Not today. Not today. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. So let's kill this mother trucker, and we just need 3. Oh, I love that. Such a satisfying swing. We need 3 blaze rods to make this work. There we go. Da da da. I like it. All right, can we get? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not a fan of how not encased it is. Don't even. Okay, so he's escaped, which is fine. Don't even think about attacking me. I would like you all to stay within. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. If you would mind stopping that, that would be... Oh, hello, you brought friends. Way too many friends. We don't die in the Nether. 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 All right. Flipping heck. Amazon Prime for the win? Excuse me? Okay. I'm just going to heal up a little bit here, and we'll come back. We almost die in the Nether. That I can get behind. I will give you that one. We do almost die in the Nether, but the key phrase is that we don't die in the Nether. We don't die in the Nether. We don't die in the Nether. Get out of here, you piece of trash. Don't make me hit that pig man, because otherwise he's going to be mad, and I'm going to be mad, and everyone's going to be mad, and gosh dang it, they spread, they multiply so fast. Thank you, Eros. Save me! Save me! I'm going to go kill this guy. No, I'm not. I'm going to run, because I'm going to die. No! Ooh! We don't die in the Nether. Never a doubt in my mind. I knew we had it. I knew we had it all along. I think the only way you don't die in the Nether is if you actually are elite hacker. Well, I think I'm going to show you up right here and prove to the world that I am the elitist of hackers. Me and Eros 2, unless using Eros 2 as a hack, which it might be, to be fair. He's actually... Ooh, no blaze rod. He's actually me on a different computer in creative mode, attacking all of these creams for me. Thank you very much. Oh, a blaze rod, thank you. There's back-to-back blaze spawners here, excuse me. Oh, I do not want to say hello to you. Oh. Also, think of all the experience we can get. Look at that. Look at that. Goodbye, Ninja. Thank you for playing. Okay, we need one more blaze rod. He has, the skeleton has been killed for me. Just as I planned. Where are... I heard somebody then, but I have no idea where they are. Oh, hello. Hello, my friend. Nope. Okay, I'll take the mushrooms, though, because these could come in useful. I hear a blaze. I have no idea where it is, but I see some over here. Eros, our savior. Exactly. Oh, look at this. 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 Look at how many... Look at... I just completely killed all those blazes without any help whatsoever. Don't worry about it. All right, let's head back. Let's head back. Okay, we are back. We have returned. Flippin' heck. So we got the blaze rods. We got loads of crushed iron. Let's smelt all of this up. We'll put like half of it in here, and we'll put another half of it in here. And then let's put 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, in like that. That should, if my sources are correct, get us 15 blaze powder. And at that point, we need to get a little bit more netherrack, but we can get that from around the nether portal. We don't have to go quite as far away. I'm sure a jump cut would work. Yeah, that'll be... We'll jump cut it in YouTube. You know, if you're watching the cut down version, you won't have seen that slash home just then. All right, so that's all smelting up. But actually, we can even smelt this. We can even, like, split it amongst into the 3rd furnace here just to make it as fast as is possible. How are we doing on fuel? We are almost out. Thankfully, our coke oven should be getting somewhere. It's very, very slow. Like, so slow, but that's fine. Flippin' heck. We have almost got all of our blaze powder. Let's put our pattern away in there. Let's put some other trash away up here. We might as well, I guess, put a little bit more. I don't know, we'll do it later. I was going to say we should put some redstone on our pickaxe, but I don't think there is any need to do that just yet. Instead, let's put our coal cook into here. Let's take our blaze powder out of there. We've got how many iron? 6 steel? It's not... It's not as many as I would have liked, but, you know, it's enough, I guess. And so now, guys, basically, all we have to do is wait for 600 million years. That's all we have to do. Can you believe it? And so we're probably not going to get to making the blast furnace in today's episode because of the fact that the immersive engineering blast furnace in today's episode because we have to wait for steel. So thankfully the base is chunk loaded and thus it will continue to work even while I'm offline. What I'll do between streams is I'll keep on coming on and filling this generator up so it keeps going. What we'll do now, I guess, is I think we might be able to make the calculator, right? Because to make this thing, it's almost entirely just stone, but we only need 4 steel and we have 6. Nope, okay. 6. Now, we can't quite make the atomic reconstructor, which is a little annoying. Or can we? The atomic reconstructor needs an iron casing, which needs the advanced machine frame. That one requires 4 steel plates, so we would need 10 steel. But the other one, the one from Tech Reborn, needs 2 carbon plates, 2 advanced alloys, which require advanced alloy ingot? Excuse me? That's been changed. What's the... Oh, it's just... Yeah, okay, it's the same thing. It's just different texture. But that also requires what is, I'm assuming, basically steel? Oh, no, we could just smelt iron into refined iron? That's good. So does this one not require any steel? It doesn't look like it does. We might actually be okay. Let's get this calculator, right? Because to make this, all we need now, I believe, is just loads and loads of cobblestone and also loads and loads of stone, which we can get really easily by crafting up all of this hardened stone from environmental tech, which is going to make our lives so much easier. So, 2 buttons, which we can make like this. I know how to make buttons, don't question it, chat. We'll make like 12 for now. I think that should be enough, although we might need 16 to actually make this happen. So 5 cobblestone, 2 buttons, a calculator screen, which is just redstone and stone. Let's grab one of our pieces of redstone. I'll take a few just so we've got them ready to go. Let us do, not that, let's do this. And then finally, we should do this middle part, which is just 4 cobblestone, 4 buttons, and the steel casing. Easy peasy, and boom. Look at that, guys. That is how calculators are made. It's crazy. IRL is as well. That's how they're made. And we got another trophy. Look at that. We are collecting our trophies. And I think this trophy symbolizes our entry into the calculation age. We didn't quite finish the industrial age still. We still have more to do. But we have entered into the calculation age, and now we can start to produce a little bit of redstone flux, which is good. And the calculator is a really not enough energy. Excuse me? Excuse me? So we need to make, I think, the energy cube from Neotech, is it? No, calculator. It's from the calculator mod. And for this, we need 2 compressed coal balls, which are made with coal powder and flint. Coal powder is made by putting coal into the macerator. And then we also need a block of redstone. This is an odd power cube, because what it does, it allows you to put redstone flux into it, but it doesn't allow you to pull redstone flux out of it apart from to power items. So you can't, for example, use it like an energy cell or a bat box or a capacitor bank or anything like that. You can't pull energy out of it to power machines, but you can put, for example, a calculator into it to get power into the calculator, which we can then use to craft up some more stuff. So for this, basically, we just need a bunch of coal. How much do we need here? We need 16, I think, is all we need. We've got 32. Let's throw half of that in like so. It's going to take a little while here to tear through all that. We've got the block of redstone. After that, it's going to be super easy to do. All we need to do now, you need 4 AAA batteries? Oh, is that all we need? Oh, that's why the calculator doesn't work. It's not one of those fancy ones that's got a little solar panel at the top. We need some AAA batteries to do it. I cannot accept these. Whoever, I see you there, Infernal Ballista, in the background. I see you sneaking around. I think the power cube needs RF. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put RF into the power cube, and then the power cube is going to be used to power the calculator. So we have a couple of options here for the power cube, for power here. We mentioned some in the guide, and I talked about them a little bit earlier in the stream. We can either use the hand crank, it's getting late. We can either use the hand crank generator from calculator, we can use the clockwork engine from forestry, or we can use the survivalist generator from Extra Utilities 2. How expensive is the survivalist generator from Extra Utilities 2? Requires steel. How expensive is the hand crank generator from calculator? It requires steel. How expensive, I'm seeing a pattern here, is the clockwork engine from forestry? It does not require steel. It requires steel! No! And now we don't even, gosh dang it, we don't even have enough steel to make it work yet, because we need 4 steel in order to make any of those power generation options, which yet we cannot do. Solar power we could do. Ooh. Give me a second. Could we? No. I was going to say, because the immersive engineering cables could transfer from EU to RF, so I was hoping maybe we could use the generator here and kind of skirt around it a little bit. But right now, I think we're at a bit of an impasse. Until we get one more piece of steel, I don't think that we can do much else about it. Unfortunately. I would like to get a water wheel at some point, because once we get a water wheel, oh gosh. Okay, goodbye. Bye. But no, until we get like a better source of steel, we should be fine. Doesn't EU transfer to RF anymore? We could do it, but we need the specific cables to do it. We can't do it. Oh, they don't do it at 1.10. That is a shame. So you can't transfer EU to RF using the wires anymore. That's a shame. That's also a shame. So what you're saying is that everything requires steel. Yeah, basically, that is exactly what I am saying. So, this is taking a while. It's taking. Did we get an idea of how long this takes? Did anyone give me like a number? Yeah, a steel ingot takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We have steel. Someone said, Isaac, just do it ... tomorrow. That is my plan, really. I do intend to continue on tomorrow, but I want to get one last thing done today before we do that. So I think I'm going to make the hand crank generator, just because it is manual, and I would like the survivalist generator, but the survivalist generator doesn't produce as much power, and I think that we might need a little bit of power here to get this working. So let's get a little bit of wood. Let's do a little bit of this, 6 sticks and some wood. Gets us the hand crank, and then the generator itself, and the actual hand crank is just yet more sticks. So 1, 2, and kaboom, kaboom. Put all this stuff down. Flippin' heck. Let's place this down. I guess I'll go over here for now. Will work just fine. So we can do this, and now if we put our calculator into here, no, crank to 0. Okay, if we crank this, okay, it's got redstone flux. How do I go about retrieving the redstone flux? Is a good question. Store energy 0. Can I? Do I have to like fully crank this thing? It took me 7 hours to get 56 slag. Excuse me? You need the power cube next to it? Hold on. Oh yes, of course. That's what we were doing, wasn't it? We were making this stuff. We're out of fuel. All right, this is doable though. This is doable, chat. This is doable. So we take our flint real quick. I was on the edge of collapse there. Let's do this. We got some, looks like moldy bread. We got some rice bread. I will accept food. I will accept tributes of food. I do not mind this. Let's get this block of redstone, like so. Craft that up, like that. And then all we need now is one more of these. So we can compress this one. I'm just going to quickly interrupt the regularly scheduled programming there to hopefully get that done pretty quickly. It went the wrong way, but that's fine. Hopefully that doesn't do anything in here. Did it end up in there? Where did that? Oh, it'll just be sat in here. Yeah, okay, so we just need one more of those, and for that, we just need a few more of this this coal here, and this is almost done. We can take it. We can craft this up with one more piece of flint, which is in here. Kaboom. And then in here, we can go 8 around the outside, like a chest. You can go in the middle. We can compress this up, and guys, we finally have made a wee bit of progress. Just a little bit of progress. Flippin' heck. We should wait, I guess, in here, because this is where it's going to go to almost instantly as soon as it gets pulled out. Any second now. There it is. All right. Back over to the crafting station. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and the rest. And wow, we have ourselves a power cube. Let's put that down right next to this guy. It's going to fill up instantly with power from this. This thing can hold a lot more than 1,000 redstone flux, which is fine. And now we can put our calculator into the middle, charge it up with some redstone flux. And now the way the calculator works is you can take it out, we can put it into a hotbar, and if we right-click on it, we can basically craft things together. Now, I'm not quite sure how much redstone flux this is going to use, and also we don't have any gold that I can show you this on, unfortunately. Let me get like a piece of gold here and see about macerating this up real quick. But essentially, all we have to do, if we look at the atomic reconstructor again, and we look at the enriched gold, all we gotta do, you put in a piece of gold, you put in a piece of redstone, and it will give you 4 enriched gold. That's simply it. It's basically just a glorified crafter that requires a little bit of redstone flux. So if we get this gold, throw it in over here whilst we're waiting, get in a quick crank, might as well. Oh, the crank's broken, I see. All right, well, that's something. This is done. 1 piece of redstone out of here will do, into the calculator, and if we just do this and this, look at that. We got 4 enriched gold. We're getting there. We're on our way to making the atomic reconstructor. Like I said before, once we get this, it does really open up a lot more mods for us. Right now, we've just got to wait for this blast furnace to do its thing, which is real slow. So, guys, I do want to check real quick the server info, because he reminded me that he has the most deaths on the server. Who has the highest number of deaths? Infernal Ballista with 105 deaths? Guys! Come on, you got to give me like a... What's like a cheer emote? Is there a cheer emote? No, there's like a cheese emote. Give me, is that like a universal emote? Yeah, give me, is that a universal emote? Guys, give me the stinky cheese emote for getting 0 deaths. Oh, I'm one of only a few. Time played, let's have a look. Who's played the most? I played for almost 7 hours now, so I'm not really up there on this either, which is to be expected. So we've still got chance to die. There we go, stinky cheese. I went to type in cheer, like see if there was a cheer emote. We need to adopt that stinky cheese emote. I like it. Oh my goodness, last scene, I'm online right now, killed 29 mobs. Flippin' heck. With that, guys, I think I'm going to end today's stream now. I love that stinky cheese. That is fantastic. If you watch tomorrow's stream, or the next time I stream, which might be tomorrow, you've got to greet me with stinky cheese. But I'm going to let this keep running. Between streams, I'll make sure that we keep doing this, and hopefully by the time we come back on next time, we'll have enough slag to make an actual blast furnace, or a faster blast furnace for immersive engineering. We'll also have 56 steel to boot, which will be great. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notified when new streams go out. Again, thank you for watching, guys. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube, do all that kind of stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!